Hey y'all, welcome to episode 10 of Quick Card Tuesdays here at Rakes and Crafts. Today I'm going to be doing a birthday card, and as usual I'm going to post a link to my blog in the information bar below. So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry about that. I'm making a 5x7 inch card. Today I'm using some papers from Die Cuts with a View. This is the Great Vacation Stack. I've used it for a couple layouts for my nephews, which is kind of what I bought it for. But I thought this is a boy card and this would be perfect. So let's go ahead and we'll put this card together quick. I'm using La La Land Crafts. This is, I think it's Magician Luca. I'm not sure, but I will, on my blog, post a direct link to him on the La La Land Crafts website. And he's Digistamp. I'm using some cardstock cut at 6 3/4 by 4 3/4, and then my white piece here is cut at 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. And I'm just using my snail to adhere them. I'm not going to stamp anything inside yet. I will probably do that later when I've decided what exactly I want to do with it, or knowing who it's going to, or something along those lines. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in. Oh, I didn't line that up very well, but that's okay. And my sentiment that I'm using is one that I made on my computer. And what I did was I just found some free font online. And I just literally did a ton of sentiments. Here's one sheet of them, and I just literally did different fonts with different sayings that popped in my head. Here's the magic ones right here. I didn't do a whole lot of the magic ones, but that's okay. So I think all I'm gonna do, I am gonna add a little bit of color. I wasn't sure about it, but it needs a little something. So I'm going to grab this piece here. Whoops, there goes my sentiment. And I'm going to grab my trimmer. And I'm just going to cut, let's do an inch there. And let's do, probably 3 inches. We'll see. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do this at 4 3/4 of an inch. Oops, I should have done it at half. So, there we go. And yeah, I'm going to do it just a little bit above there. And I'm gonna reach in here and grab a scrap of blue paper. And I'm going to set that aside for a second. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this to 4 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to grab a punch. I haven't been using my punches lately. And that's kind of sad because, well, I've invested in them. Alright, I'm going to use one of these knockout punches by American Crafts. And I want to make sure I'm going the right direction here. Okay, and all I'm going to do is just line these up. Oops. Okay, let's flip it around. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I just punched these stars out, and I'm just going to I'm gonna grab my trimmer here, and I'm just gonna cut. I didn't even measure because it doesn't matter. I just want that tiny border, and I'm just going to line that up. And I've got one oops where I double punched a star and it kind of messed the star up, but I'm not even going to worry about it because I'm just going to put Luca over it. Alright, and then let's go ahead and put him, our little panel here, down. Alright, and we're going to put Luca right there. And Luca's going to go on some foam dots. Pop dots. My bad. If I can find them. I'm working on Christmassy stuff. So that's kind of... Unfortunately, it seems to have sucked the life out of my craft desk here. And I'm just going to use some of this backing here. I'm just gonna cut a hunk off and work from there. Oops. Alright, let's go cut that down, and we'll put a little there and a little there. Now the pop dots went flying. Okay. Okay. And we'll put that piece up on the bunny. And literally, I'm just popping here and there. As long as I get, you know, the basic important parts popped up, that's all that I really care about. And I do want to get a little bit there. Okay. And I'm just going to pull the backing off. And this video isn't going to be nearly as quick as the last couple ones have been, but this one I literally had no idea what I was going to do with it. As you can tell by all the changes I made. Okay, and we're just going to put Luca on his background here. His little stage, if you will. And I'm going to grab a pair of scissors. There they are. Like I said, I've got stuff everywhere. Alright, I'm just gonna snip and do a banner edge. And oops. There we go. And I'm just going to mount this on another of this pattern paper. And I'll grab my trimmer and cut this down just a little bit. I was too ambitious with the inch. Alright. There we go. That's better. Alright. And I'm just going to do banner on these edges. Alright. And I'm going to slide just a little bit of foam tape underneath it. Just a couple pieces. Probably 3 because it's so long. Alright, I'm just going to peel the backing off. And line it up. And that is our card for today. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see y'all next time.